afternoon from Playa de Agua here in Venezuela, one of my favorite beaches. And today guys, I'm going to give you a bit of a beach walkthrough. I haven't done a beach walkthrough for you for a while. I started my first one back about 2 years ago from Bondi Beach in Australia, which is one of my favorite beaches, and now I'm at what was probably my favorite beach of all time that I've discovered so far anyway, until a few years ago when things soured dramatically. Well, that's hard to say. Maybe it is still my favorite beach, but it's not quite what it used to be. It's a shadow of its former self. These days it's more of a graveyard for resorts, and the reason being is that, as some of you may or may not know, Venezuela went through one of the biggest financial crises the world has ever seen, and then it was hit with COVID straight after that, and it affected things pretty harshly here on the island, and it hasn't quite recovered. So what we have here is a beach, one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, that's pretty much turned into a ghost town. There are a few dots of people and sparse populations along the way, and there's still some resorts that are operating, but it's a big difference from what it was, guys. Anyway, today I'm going to give you guys a bit of a walkthrough. Let's go take a look at Playa de Agua, Venezuela. I'm going to start a tour right here at the top for you guys. I'm going to walk all the way down. I'm going to walk along the beach for a little bit, and then actually we'll go down here. There's some steps, and then we might even cruise back up to the promenade here and walk along. But as you can see, there are still people here enjoying, but it's nothing like it used to be. This was one of the busiest beach probably in all of Venezuela, or maybe not all of Venezuela, but on this island for sure. Now things have changed. Now, from what I understand, Playa Yaque, or Yaque Beach, is more popular, is the most popular, and there's a few other popular ones around as well on the other side of the island. But just have a look how beautiful it is, guys. And soon I'm going to show you just how abandoned it is as well. But yeah, really rustic beauty. Look, you got all the fishing boats over there, guys. People sitting around enjoying. People here playing their sports, etc. Gonna have to kick off my trawlers. Sorry, my sandals a bit. I'll walk along and do this vlog for you guys. Just bear with me while I get them right. Whoop. So yeah, look at the beauty of it, guys. And yeah, once I get up here a little bit more, I'm going to show you some of the abandoned resorts. Even in fact, the resort that I'm staying at, the Hesperia, which was quite a swanky resort. I think it's seen better days now, but it's still quite nice. It's all inclusive, but I'm even going to show you around there a little bit. Half of the resort is actually abandoned, and I'm going to give you guys a bit of a look through as well at some of the abandoned buildings, etc. there, and how everything was just left. It's very interesting. So anyway, it's a beach tour, so let's go take a look at this beautiful beach, guys. For now, we'll get to the abandoned resorts afterwards. So yeah, you see it's quite a long beach, guys, by the Agua. I'm pretty sure it's the biggest one on the island. It's always been very popular, but you can see how scarcely populated it is now. But we'll walk along, guys, we'll have a look, then we might cruise up. Actually, I might go up here now and just show you what I mean with the abandoned resorts. Just, yeah, give you guys an insight. And probably if you've been watching some of my other vlogs from here in Margarita, you may have already seen this. You know, I did touch on the subject the other day in another vlog that I recorded. I went to what used to be my favorite resort and saw the sad state of that. I spoke to the security guard. Hola, ¿cómo todo? Bien? Chévere, disfrutando en la playa? Sí. Sí, we still have people here. ¿Ustedes todos venezolanos? Sí. ¿De dónde? Acá Margarita. Margariteños. Muy bien, chévere.
Llevamos 2 días en rumba.
¿Ah?
Ya llevamos 2 días en rumba.
Mira, yo no fui aquí por muchos años. Cosas han cambiando dramáticamente, sí, acá en Playa Agua.
Hicieron el bulevar.
Sí.
Esto antes era un río.
Sí.
Ahora es una playa.
No, pero mira, antes hay mucho más gente.
Sí, sí, obvio.
Para esta temporada,
Ah.
Semana Santa, a partir del 12.
Sí, yo sé, y por la crisis y después COVID se afecta mucho, ¿verdad?
Claro.
Pero ustedes todavía feliz.
Claro,
Están en la
menos-
playa.
mientras menos chino,
Siguen
más arroz.
adelante.
Mientras menos chino, más arroz.
Eso, bueno. Ten un buen día, gracias por la charla. Ciao.
Fíjate.
So there we are, guys. There's a few locals, all Venezuelan locals. But see, it's like I say, you know, they've got such a positive attitude, such smiley people, the Venezuelans. But when I get up here, it's a sad state, man. When you see the state of the island, like it's just crazy for what it could be. You know, the potential that it has. Let's go up and have a look, guys. So I might point out, so all this is actually new. Those buildings over there, these used to be all really rustic, old, dilapidated wooden buildings. And all this pavement is new as well. This was all just old grey concrete years ago when I used to come here. All this roadworks, all new, but all new for nothing. It's like just when they fix it up, things just went bad. Or the government's tried to put in a bit of infrastructure to recoup things, but just things haven't taken off. I'm not sure which is the former, which is the latter, but yeah, it's very sad. So here, guys, here is the first resort that we see, just an absolute ghost town. And this was our resort that we used to come to, our favorite resort, because it was cheap, quite cheap, it was all inclusive, and we just had fun memories, great times here. So I probably came about 2 or 3 times to this resort called Hotel Flamboyant, and as you see now, just a ghost town. I did speak to a guy the other day, you may see it in my other vlog from here in Margarita, and he said that it has new owners, and those owners are looking for investors to help pick it up and take it off again. So that's one resort. Then a little bit further up, right next door to it, we can see yet another empty resort, abandoned resort, called Hotel Puerta del Sol. Now let's get up close and have a bit of a look there. So yeah, as you can see, guys, here, Hotel Puerta del Sol, and look at that. Just absolutely abandoned. I might even go in and see if we can have a look, see what's left, if the security guards don't pull me up. Let's go see. Some of these places, they do have a security guy standing at the front door, but we might just walk around the corner and just see. Won't go all the way in because I do want to get back to the beach. This is a beach, meant to be a beach walk. Well, we're still at the beach, aren't we? Yep, there it is, look at that. There's one guy over there just sitting there, and just check it out, just a fully abandoned resort. Over here, more abandoned resorts. It's just crazy, it's kind of eerie. It's like, yeah, just a full ghost town, you know. Might even go up and have a closer look at this one. Let's go. Why not? We'll do a bit of investigating. What's he gonna do? Shoot me? I don't know. He's got something in his hand. I hope it's not a gun. might pop one off at me. Oh wow, yeah, look at this, first abandoned resort. And look all here, look at all that, guys. Just left for dead. And as I said, I actually walked into one of these abandoned buildings in the resort that I'm staying at. It's like half of it is abandoned. Apparently in the one I'm staying at the Hesperia though, they are redoing it, they're recouping it, they're fixing it up again, but I don't know. Bit of a process, I'd say. Wow, look at this. Just completely dead. Well, this is still a beach walkthrough, but it's turned into so much more. I'm gonna talk to this bloke, see if he's up for a chat, see what he can tell me. Hola, amigo. No, solo curioso para ver, para grabar la cosa aquí alrededor. Todo van a, de seguridad acá, cuidan la área, ¿no? ¿Y qué pasó con este resorte? Este triste. Nosotros antes quedo en este resorte aquí.
Bueno, nos toca yo desde antes de la
De
pandemia.
crisis y la pandemia, se matar todo, ¿ah? ¿Y
Sí,
tiene
claro.
planes por recuperar o algo?
Que yo
Todavía
sepa,
no sé. Tú solo que tienes que cuidar, ¿ah?
Sí.
Pero es triste por ver.
No,
Con favor de Dios va a arreglar.
lamentablemente, sería ver esta zona porque está prohibido pasar para allá.
Claro, claro. Sí, yo solo caminé, yo verte aquí y dice, ok, yo puedo andar y charlar contigo y pide que pasó un rato, pero está triste porque acá en Margarita tiene potencial al máximo, ¿no? Una isla bella, bella, bella. Increíble. Bueno, gracias por la charla. Solo sí, curioso por ver qué pasó, porque yo no he visitado acá por como 10 años. Y bueno, ahora regresar y todo han cambiado, mucho cambio. Pero bueno, ¿ah?
Sí, 10 años es mucho.
Y tú con su fiel compañía aquí, cuidando, ¿ah? Muy bien.
Y es raro que no esté ladrando.
Ajá, bueno, gracias por la charla, amigo. Ten buen día. Chao.
Igualmente.
So, well, there you are, guys. It's just a security guy sitting there. He's got to look after all this. Obviously, make sure no one comes in, vandalize it, takes over, squatters or whatever, I would say. But yeah, just amazing. And like I said, you know, it's all along here. Come down, we'll go back to the beach. I'm going to show you guys more. But see, he had his full nightstick there. He come up, swing it around too, like the sheriff. I don't know about me, brother. I'm from Griffith 2680, brother. He would have cracked my head probably, but anyway, it was cool. You know, it was cool. Just doing his job, man. Like I said, let's go back to the beach. It's starting to rain now. Here we go. Oh shit. Shit. Could put a damper on our beach walk. The rain's just started to come down. Wow. Yeah, there's a storm coming in. Might take refuge under this tree. Oh wow, it's raining. Hola. La lluvia. Corre. Está lloviendo duro. Acá por este lado peor.
Sí, peor. ¿Qué es este?
Acá mejor. Este no hace nada. ¿Las motos son tuyos? Sí. Ah, buena suerte, ustedes pueden escapar rapidito. Suerte. Wow, it's going down now, guys. These guys are right, they've got their motorbikes, they'll be able to get out of here, but check it out. I don't know if it's going to pass or not.
¿Y usted qué hace?
Un videitos por YouTube. Sí, sí, por YouTube.
Para nosotros.
Se llama What Feel Doing. ¿Sí tiene su teléfono? Mira, yo haré. Oye, el canal en inglés, pero tú sabes cómo poner los subtítulos, ¿no? ¿Me lo pones? Sí, ahí te traduce.
Usted lo traduce.
Ok. Bueno, aguante eso y yo.
Aguanta eso. Déselo, repite.
Saluda, hola. Saluda para todos. ¿Ustedes margariteñas?
Sí.
Sí.
Somos de por aquí cerca. Somos
Sí,
de por aquí
muy bien.
mismo. Nos venimos caminando.
Me encanta aquí.
Enseña la playa que está lloviendo. Enseña para allá.
Sí, enseñan la playa que me está haciendo, mostrando. Estoy un poco triste por cómo van cambiando tanto Margarita, porque yo no han visitado acá por...
¿Por qué?
Por
Por cuando
10
estaban
años.
los turistas.
Pues yo soy de Australia, pero mi esposa es de Venezuela. Y antes nosotros siempre visitar acá, pero todo es cambiando.
Sí, lo cambiaron mucho. Sí.
¿Y cómo se llama ustedes?
Yo me llamo Samara.
Sumara y
Hillary.
Hillary. Okay, I'm here with my friends Sumara and Hillary. They've got the camera for you guys, so they're going to start vlogging. I'll put subtitles down for you. I'm just going to enter my details for the girls. Hablan inglés porque mi audiencia
Claro.
inglés.
Sí, tranquilo.
Pero mucha de mi audiencia hoy en día son acá de Venezuela. Porque yo mostrando todas mis aventuras acá en Venezuela. Ay no. Ok. ¿Y dónde? Ajá. Sí, sigue montando. ¿Y qué ustedes? ¿Qué dedicas ustedes?
Somos.
Estudiantes.
Acabamos de graduarnos de bachiller.
¿Lo qué?
Acabamos de graduarnos de bachiller. Acabamos de salir del liceo.
Ajá, muy bien. Muy bien.
de la high school.
Ajá, perfecto. Muy bien, yo entiendo.
Se
¿Habla inglés?
apagó, se la
Ah.
apagó.
No, está fino, está grabando
Ahorita-
todo
un
bien.
Ah, todavía
Solo-
está
solo
grabando.
estoy cagando,
Solo
sí.
que se está descargando.
Mira.
Y tú lo pusiste.
Coño, este es difícil, su
Porque
teclado.
está mojado.
Ok,
Nosotros podemos
mira,
buscarlo así, ya más o
tú
menos.
tienes que poner D-O-I-N. Ok.
Ajá, ahí.
Ajá. Casi. This keyboard's all wet,
No,
guys. It's
ya.
hard for the girls.
Lo que pasa es que está mojado. Ajá,
Y uno N.
está
Caramba.
mojado. Límpialo con tu pantalla, mira.
Pongo una N.
Ahora sí.
Ay, no.
Ahora se volvió más loco.
Ajá.
N.
Y uno más apóstrofe. Ay, eso es el canal.
Ese es el canal.
Ese canal, listo.
Ok.
Ten buen día, gracias por
Gracias,
charlar.
igualmente.
Ok, ten buen día. Placer
Igual.
conocerte. ¿Ustedes se van?
Sí, nos vamos a bañar a la playa.
Pues vamos a la playa.
Aprovechando la lluvia.
Ah, yo también. Vamos a la playa entonces. Voy a caminar por allá. All right, I'm gonna walk with the girls along the beach then for a little while. They're nice girls, so let's go see. I just gotta clean my lens off myself. There we are. That's better. All right, so the rain stopped. We got soaked while I was talking to the girls. So let's go down. So yeah, as you can see, locals are very friendly. People are beautiful. Beach is beautiful. The whole place is just amazing. The only problem is, it's turned into a graveyard. So I hope you guys can just see. I'll just get that off. Yep. Alrighty, and we're good to go again. We're back on. Bueno, mi reina, yo voy a seguir caminando.
Vale.
Para placer conocerte. Qué buena tarde. Ciao. Okay. So there we are. There goes the guys. They were nice enough to say hello. Now let's walk along the beach again for a little bit. But yeah, still beautiful. Even when you do get stuck in a bit of a storm. Well, a bit of rain, bit of a drizzle. And you see here, I don't know, but there's tables and chairs. Now, once upon a time, the resorts and the hotels and the bars that were all along here and full, they used to hire them out, but now I think the guy here, he hires them, like he comes down. I think that's how it works. Señor, ¿cómo es? Tú alquilar estas sillas por la gente que vienen por la playa por fin de semana. Ah, ok. Y tú estás justamente estacionado acá.
Estacionamos ahí,
Y la gente puede alquilar por el día.
sí, bebida, comida, todo.
Ah, tú haces todo.
Emiro.
Fili, un placer conocer. ¿Y cuánto cargan por este servicio?
El servicio, ahora en temporada
Ajá.
son 20, pero de aquí al viernes son 10.
Ah, ok.
Todo el día completo.
Entonces, generalmente $20 todo el día.
Sí,
Y ahora temporada baja son 10.
exacto.
Ah, ok, perfecto.
Tenemos agua para que se bañen, comida,
Ajá.
bebida, todo.
Todo incluido por los 10? No. Precio diferente. Tiene que pagar por la comida, por el servicio, claro que sí.
Todo bien.
Cierto.
Lo espero,
Ah,
lo espero.
ya, yo estoy acá en el hotel, pero gracias igual.
Dale, bueno.
Ok, ten buen día, hermano. Chao. Alrighty, so there you go. That's how that works. He hires out the chairs for that. I was curious about that. So look, there's still business here. God bless them. They're still making a living, you know. There's still people enjoying. Still coming down here, you know. Still swimming at the beach and stuff. Mostly people from here, from Margarita though, by the look of all the two groups I've spoken to so far. Two groups of kids. Got a guy here walking his dogs along. But yeah, so look, I'm gonna take you back up here now, guys, and I'm gonna show you again another hotel that's just empty, just abandoned. It's just crazy. Have a look. Hola, buenas tardes.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás, amigo?
Estamos
Vino. Alrighty. So look, here's another one, guys. Now, I remember this over here. I remember used to be a like a kite surfing school and a tour operator. Used to operate from this little building right here. I can't remember what the rest of the building was, if it was a Posada hotel or whatever. As you can see there, look, if you look here, this is new. This is all new building, and they're behind this old building as well. So I don't know if it's projects that got started and never finished, or what's going on there, or if they're still, if you know, because of the potential for this place to boom again, people are still investing and slowly building here. I can't tell you that much. All I can tell you is that it's just, yeah, it's like I mentioned before, it's just a graveyard for resorts. So look, after this new one here, you'll see another one. Abandoned potential. This one's called Casa de Agua, and just, yeah, empty. So look, once again, you got a security guy in there, and I saw some people come in earlier. So people go in and out. So there's owners or something. I don't know, like something going on. Oh, it's good. I just clean off, get up bloody sand off my. As you guys that know, if you watch my other beach videos, when I do my beach videos, I'm constantly getting my feet wet and cleaning sand off. Yeah, but have a look at this. So there's people in here. I don't know what they're doing in here. If they're just, I don't know, maintaining or upkeep or what the go is, but yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, man. I mean, I'm not going to stop and talk to every single one of them. I spoke to one in my last vlog when I came down here, and yeah, so I just spoke to that guy earlier with his billy stick. You can sort of get the gist of what's going on, you know. They sort of just got their security guys sitting in them for now, and maybe the owner's just waiting out to see if things get better here in the country or what have you. I don't want to get myself run over. But yeah, look, who knows. But I'm just going to show you here. You see that big white one over there? That's another one. Just another abandoned resort. And you can imagine, like, although the weather's a bit ugly at the moment, it's just a beautiful place to be. Look at all the palm trees lining the beach. Just unreal. Like when I walked down here, I walked down with the wifey earlier. The sun was out, and it was just a magic afternoon, you know. The clouds were rolling off the hills, but they had like a golden glow to them from the sun beaming on them. Yeah, now like it's turned to shit, but this is Caribbean weather. This could change in another 5-10 minutes, and it'll all be beautiful again. Oh yeah, look. Especially now the weather's gone to shit, it's just become eerily quiet. People are packing up down there. There were chairs and stuff down there. I'll go down and show you guys in a second. There were people out enjoying on more beach seats and stuff down there. I know the weather's turned on them. They've all scarpered back into the few operating resorts up here. One of them being the one I'm staying in. Let's get up here, guys. Have a look. It's crazy, right? So here, look at this. Another. Hola amigo. Another abandoned resort. Todo cerradito, ¿verdad? Todo cerrado, cerradito. ¿Puedo entrar a charlar un poco contigo? Ok, está fino. Pero gracias por la información. Ten buen día. There we are. He wouldn't let me come in and have a look, but just look here. I'll just show you guys. Look. All shut down. I don't know if you could hear the gentleman, but he said in the future they're going to open again. But look, that's all closed, and a beautiful place. Like a few coats of paint, a few, you know, like renos, mate. Gold mine. Well, as long as the rest of the place picks up, you know. You'll see in the resort I'm staying at. You know, there's money being turned over there. There could be a lot more for the size of the place. And what we might do, actually I'm going to go walk down here and then I'll cut back down onto the beach. we'll go back down, have a look down here, guys. Here's the resort I'm staying at. That's a Hesperia. I'm going to get back to that one shortly. What I'm going to do is go for a bit more of a walk along the beach front, and then I'm going to take you into my resort, and I'm going to show you all the non-operating side, because I don't think anyone's really going to stop me. I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to walk around like I'm the main character. Buona tarde. I'm just looking. Ah, here we go. There's a place to go down. So yeah, these are all the seats. Yeah, this guy's bringing them in now. So those are for us, the people staying at the Hesperia Resort. These are free for us to use. And there's a bar over there. You can order your stuff, order your drinks and stuff, bring them down to the beach. So yeah, as you see, if you can see over there, the guys all going into that other resort. So along here, the resorts are operating. I'm going to go down now, walk along the beach again. Things are starting to die down though because of the terrible weather. It's a bit of a pity, because I did want to show you a bit of the life that was along here, and it was a bit busier along here as well. As opposed, like I said, I did do another vlog where I walked along the beach in the evening, but because it was a bit later, not a lot was happening. And now I was hoping to grab a bit more action for you, but obviously then the weather turned to shit. But anyway, look, that's what it is, guys, you know. That's the luck of the draw when you're filming real vlogs and not Taylor stuff. Hola amigo, todo fino? But I tell you, once upon a time this was just full, and there used to be bars and restaurants all along here, actually on the beach. And this was just not, I don't want to say full, like sometimes you think of like those overpopulated beaches like in Asia, in Thailand and stuff like that. Not crazy like that, but there'd be fairly large sections of just full, and parties everywhere, just people enjoying and drinking. Even on a Sunday, today's Sunday, you know, it's a bit quieter, but yeah, even on a Sunday. Anyway, look, there's a bit of movement up here. There's newer resorts over here, so let's go up and take a look. Oh yeah, look. Just look how amazingly beautiful it is. You can see why it's one of my favorite places. I really want to see the place do well again, you know, and come back to what it formerly was. I just don't know how long that'll take. So you can see here, this is quite a new one. Buona tarde. Yeah, this is one of the newer resorts here, guys. And look here, you got the little beach going here. It looks like a normal, like a little resort town again, you know. Beach cars and new bars and modern, and people out enjoying. Look around here, you'd almost think that you're in Hawaii or Fiji or anywhere like that. Then you go down further and you'll see again, it's just a ghost town. Let's go take a look. I've actually decided to cross over, have a look down here. A bit more action. This is a beach walk video, so that's how they started, showing you guys all the action at Bondi. So got to show you a bit of action, can't just show an empty beach, can I? Be a bit boring. People getting to know each other while sitting around having a drink here. Buena tarde. Bien, ¿y tú? Buena. So, buena amiga, todo bien? So yeah, look at this, you got different bars and stuff here, the restaurants and stuff. Hola amigo, ¿todo fino?
Excelente.
Excelente, muy bien.
Me siento orgulloso de venir a nuestra isla a visitarnos.
Muy excelente, gracias papá.
¿Cuándo vas a comerte unas ostras a la orilla del mar?
¿Cómo?
¿Cuándo vas a venir a comerte unas ostras a la orilla del mar y comer el negocio de Dimisor?
Acá, Dimisor.
Van
Ok,
restaurante.
voy a recordar. Ok, encantado.
Atención, número one.
Number one?
Claro.
The number one is guys, I reckon.
Y la perla del Caribe.
¿Ah? Yo soy de Australia. Australia.
Donde está el cocodrilo.
Crocodile Dundee, yeah, Crocodile Dundee.
Felicitaciones.
Bueno.
Visitar el paraíso de nuestra isla paradisíaca.
Ajá, gracias, gracias.
Venir,
Encantado.
los amigos.
¿Y está de vacación?
¿Ah? Mira, ahora yo vivo acá en Venezuela, pero estamos vacacionando acá en Isla Margarita por un pocos días, sí. Tiene que regresar mañana. Pero ahora sí, estoy casado con venezolana y ahora yo vivo en Maturín con mi esposa.
Maturín, yo soy de Maturín.
¿Eres de Maturín?
Del campo de Miraflores.
De Miraflores, igual que mi esposa está hacia allá.
Yo
Mi
soy de
esposa
allá,
23.
familia Vélez Medina.
Medina.
Somos de allá, pero
Sí.
tengo aquí en esta isla 40 años. Pero mi
40
familia-
años.
Sí,
A
mi
mí me
familia
encanta
está
esta
allá.
isla. Estoy notando, estoy grabando un poco, pues han cambiado mucho esta isla. Yo
¿Cómo
no
te
vine
llamas?
aquí, Philip. Yo no antes vine acá por 10 años o más
Ajá.
y cosas fueron muy diferentes. Pero
Claro, sí.
yo veo a ustedes, todavía
Como
sigue
siempre.
para adelante.
Venezuela es Venezuela,
Venezuela,
y los
Venezuela.
venezolanos somos únicos.
Estás
Eso.
enamorado
Únicos
de la
en su
isla,
estilo.
estás
Ajá.
enamorado de tu esposa,
Ajá.
pero una buena venezolana.
Ajá.
Ella va a ser el sol que radia tu atardecer.
Mira, ese es
Eso
mi
es.
local, ¿ves? Ahí
Ajá,
está.
yo veo.
La casa de-
Tony, yo grabo algo.
Con cuidado.
Laxe de Soy Philly. Muy bien, that's your place, guys, to come and visit if you come to Margarita.
Ok.
Bueno, gracias por la
Esta es
charla.
mi esposa.
Ten buen día.
Te presento a mi esposa.
Ah, ok, su esposa. Ella tiene tímido. Hola, mi amor. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo se llama?
Ajá,
Milexi. Ah, muy bien. Placer conocerte. Bueno, excelente. Gracias por charlar. Tengo un buen día. Chao, chao. There we are, guys. Like I said, Venezuelans always happy, always friendly people. Always saludo. Yeah, everyone likes to chat, everyone likes to talk. So, you know, that's the thing. As you pointed out, things have been hard here, but, you know, they've got that attitude where we're moving forward, you know, they're motivated, they're happy, they're really cool. Yeah, it's awesome to see. So look, this is the state, guys, you know. Things are a little bit better along this trip, as you can see. Those people are doing all right. Here you see all modern, all parts modern. Hola, buenas tardes. So yeah, this is all modernized part here. Buenas tardes, amigo. ¿Todo fino? So here, what used to be along the front of the beach here used to be all little restaurants and bars and places selling foods and snacks, etc. Now what they've done, they've modernized it, they've moved it all back. But unfortunately, the island's died in the meantime. So these businesses, when they were on this side of the beach, they were thriving. Now it's a struggle for them, you know. There's a lot that aren't open, and some that are barely open, you know, some that are probably doing all right for themselves. So you see here, there's a few open over here. There's a few people still making do, they're doing all right. Buenas. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo fino? Muy bien. So you see people here, look, all different sort of things. Hola amigo, ¿todo fino? Get some local boys, more local boys here. But yeah, look, it just goes on and on. So pretty much, I'm getting right towards the other end. I've almost done the full length of the beach. I don't know how long this vlog's going to be, but I'll try and cut out the boring bits for you. But I don't know, if you like me, I just love to see everything, you know, like the whole deal. And I like to take you guys along with me and make you feel like you're actually here with me. Bueno, ustedes con la cámara también.
Sí.
Ah, pero tú tienes, ¿ustedes qué grabando ustedes?
No, de mi restaurante.
De restaurante por promocionado.
Sí, sí.
Ah, muy interesante, muy bien. Okay, so there you go. He's doing promotional videos for restaurants and stuff there. That's why he's got his little Osmo pocket camera. Thought he might be, hola mi amor. Thought he might have been vlogging like me. So you can see there is progress here, guys. Things are moving forward. They're building. Things are picking up, which is good. That's what I'm happy about. That's what I want to see. If you have a look now, the sun's starting to come out again. The weather's turning good again. And the place is just magic again. Just getting it. Well, it's still a bit grey and shitty, but look, there's a bit of gold up there. It feels a lot nicer. Anyway, let's go up here a little bit more, see what else there is. So, right, we've gone from completely abandoned to a few populated resorts to an area now that looks like it's advancing, looks like it's constructing for the future. Look, there's work going on over here, so that's pretty cool. and the sun's coming out, so it gives that feeling of there's hope for the future. There it is. Sun's come back out and it's getting all glorious again. Look at that. Nice little beach walk. I can see up here further there's some people and stuff as well. It's a bit more populated. Scarcely populated. Sparsely. Scarcely. Whatever. I mix the words together. I mix, you know, I speak my own languages, you know. Sparsely populated. That's the words I'm looking for. But nevertheless, populated a little bit up here. Have a look, guys. I will just point out though, if you can see over there, that's another abandoned resort. Another one looks like another one that probably was never finished. Yeah, and it doesn't even look like there's any construction ongoing now with it. Just looks like another abandoned project. So yeah, pretty sad. Some were fully operating and have just turned into ghost towns, and some just never got off the ground. And then on the other hand, some are getting there slowly but surely, you know. So as you can see, they come pretty much the whole way, the whole beach. I'll walk up here a little bit further. There's a few more kids up here. They look like locals again. You never know, really. The beach goes on a fair way. We might see if we get at the end. I think there's still enough daylight for me to film the whole beach and then get back and show you the rest of the ghost town resorts, you know, or the resort graveyard that I mentioned I'd show for you guys. I'm just going to have a look. I think over here is a little court for what's called Boyo Criollo, which is like a kind of like lawn bowls, but with steel metal balls that they play. We might go up and have a look, guys. Stray dogs everywhere, and the sun is right in my eyes. Just look how pretty it is now, guys. We'll go up here and have a look. So yeah, what this little pig pen looking thing is, well, I'd say it's been abandoned as well, because it should be flat. And I'm pretty sure that's for, yeah, Boyo Criollo precaution. Neither. Ah, no, it's not. Wow, I'm completely wrong. Rightio. This is a turtle nest. So this is where the turtles come to nest. So it says, yeah, precaution. A nest of marine turtles. Oh wow, how cool, how interesting is that? I don't think we'll see it in there. That's a little place for the turtles to nest. That's pretty awesome. Alright. There's a lot more beach down that way. Should we investigate? Yeah, come on, why not? Let's go. Let's go have a look. But just look at the beautiful mountains up there behind, guys, and the contrast of the colour, you know. It really is a beautiful place. It's just sad to see that it's gone downhill so much. Have a look at this old rundown thing up here. I don't know what these boxes are all about. What's going on up here? Got old mate sitting on his chair there. Someone's sitting in their car here. I'm gonna put my thongs back on. Let's have a look at one last strip here. A lady sitting in a car watching her phone. But by the look of it, this one looks like it was closed down a long time before the crisis and the pandemic, that's for sure. This looks like it's, yeah, that was lost a long time ago. Let's get in and have a look. Got the sun shining right on us. That's really old. Alrighty. And that's it. That's the last of the resorts, or the rundown resorts. There's one more group of people down here. I'm just going to go for a walk right to the end of the beach and investigate it. See if we can meet any more characters. Let's go. That was extremely bloody close. That is an old pufferfish skeleton, and I just stepped on it. Lucky it didn't pierce my foot. I was walking along not paying attention. I noticed earlier there's a lot of old pufferfish laying along the beach. Now I don't know if once they're dead and gone if their spines are still toxic or not, but I don't really want to find out. I just better make sure that, you know, it didn't pierce me, because I'd be in a lot of trouble if it did. Yeah, I've never walked this far down the beach before, but I'm glad I did today, because I've gone through it all, man. Through the rain, through the sunshine, through the different characters, and I've covered the whole beach, as I should do when I do a beach tour video for you guys. One more group of people up here, and as you can see up there, it's pretty much the beach ends. There's a few cars parked up here. I'm not sure if this is all one big family enjoying or what the go is. Just look at that now, guys. Beautiful sunlit backdrop. Natural beach. Still families out here enjoying. A few different little groups along here. I don't know why they've all chosen to come this far down. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's the beach. I might walk a little bit further down here. And I'll probably wrap up this part of the beach before I get back to those abandoned hotel rooms that I want to show you. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? I didn't know the guy's waving at me, but he's waving to his kids over there. He's got his kids, he's waving about his kids in the surf. Right here, I think that's it, guys. That's as far as I'm going to go today. We can see that rock there, that little rock island. I've never been that close to it. I just want to come down and have a look. There's some sort of setup over here. I'm not sure what these guys have done. They set up themselves or what the go is. A few dotted out little families up here. I'm not sure why they come all the way down here. I think there's a store up here selling empanadas. A few people here, different families got their setup here. Buenas tardes.
¿Cómo está?
Bien, bien, ¿y tú?
Bien, bienvenido.
Ah, gracias. Nada, solo un paseo curioso, mirando todo, cómo es la cosa
Bueno,
en Margarita hoy en día.
hoy en día, bueno, nada, lo que vemos, el turismo.
Sí, yo sé, yo no he visitado acá por como 10 años y mucho han cambiado.
Han cambiado
Sí,
todo.
un poco triste porque yo le vi, pero con favor de Dios siga adelante, ¿no?
Sí.
¿Sí?
Claro que sí.
Poco a poco yo creo que cosas mejorando, ¿verdad? Está interesante. ¿Y ustedes acá haciendo su parte, viendo una repa?
Sí.
Viendo no, repa, empanada, disculpe. Disculpa, muy bien. Bueno, yo obviamente soy extranjero.
Claro.
Me confundo a veces. Yo soy de Australia.
Australia, pero
Sí,
habla
yo soy de
bien el
Australia.
español.
¿Ah?
Habla bien el español.
Claro, gracias, gracias. Estoy casado con venezolana.
Ah,
Por 15 años estoy casado con
¿Qué
venezolana.
tal la venezolana? ¿Cómo se porta por allá?
¿Ah?
¿Cómo se porta?
venezolana?
Sí, estoy casado con venezolana. Por 15 años. Yo tengo
se ha
hijos
portado
también. Soy un chavito, sí.
Está
Sí.
bien, está bien.
No, por mucho tiempo. No, ahora yo vivo acá en Maturín. Sí.
Está bien.
Pero bueno. Sí, yo solo paso a hacer un paseo. Tengo interés que ustedes haciendo como
Sí.
la cosa hoy en Margarita.
Claro.
Ustedes todavía tienen sonrisa, entonces todo chévere por ahora, ¿verdad? Bueno, sigue adelante. Gracias por hablar.
Chao.
Gracias. Oh yeah, I think that's our last little group of people we're going to talk to, I think, for the now. Looking at the Toyotas and stuff here, I don't know why, I just got a feeling up here, the more secluded area part, I got a feeling this is where the more bougie people come. Yeah, it's nicer cars up here. I think the richies come up here, a little secluded area and hang out. So yeah, that's it guys. Just on my way back to the resort now. I'm almost there. And you can see here though, still look, there's another one just completely abandoned, you know. But still, you know, look, there's people here, people still coming out to the beach, people still enjoying, etc. You know, kids out here swimming. Got people stopping by here dressed up for whatever reason, I'm not sure why. Buena.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Este vestir por la playa?
Sí.
Sí. Tampoco formal, ¿no?
Vengo directo de la rumba.
Directo a la playa por la rumba, así. Buena, buena.
¿De dónde eres?
Yo soy de Australia.
Australia.
Sí.
Oh, muy bien.
Estoy grabando,
Genial.
mirando cómo la cosa en Margarita hoy en día.
Es perfecto, ya lo sabes.
Ah, sí, yo sé. Cosas han cambiado mucho, muchísimo aquí.
Yo vivo,
Pues
yo vivo en España. Me voy mañana.
¿Tú vives en España?
Sí.
¿Eres venezolana?
Sí, sí.
Pero vives
Soy
en España.
Soy de aquí, de Margarita.
Ah, ¿tú eres
Pero como
margariteña?
mi familia está aquí, entonces...
Entiendo, triste que lo pasó aquí. Yo no nos han visitado aquí por como 10 años tampoco. Nosotros, yo fui viviendo en Australia, yo estoy casado con venezolana. Bueno, nosotros fue viviendo en Australia, pero nosotros tomamos la decisión como mucho
De
para
venirse
regresar.
para acá, claro,
Porque
perfecto.
comprar nuestra casa y ya
Sí.
somos en Maturín. Es bueno nosotros queremos visitar Margarita.
Claro.
Y cuando yo veo esta playa de agua que me encanta, y el resort donde yo quedo antes, no más allá, todo cerrado, triste.
Sí, esto
muy
está
triste.
esto está ya muy deteriorado.
Sí.
Pero sin embargo, sí puedes invertir, puedes comprar.
Tiene potencial máximo
sí,
aquí.
muchísimo,
Es
muchísimo.
bello. ¿Y cómo la viene en España? Bien, diferente, nada como Venezuela, ¿verdad?
No te voy a
Diferente.
responder.
Sí, yo entiendo.
Nada como Venezuela.
Pero por oportunidad,
Yo voy a volver
por
en algún
lograr.
momento. Yo voy a volver en algún momento,
Sí.
pero...
Hay que ver
pues,
qué lo pasa ahorita,
sí,
la situación
claro.
ahorita es...
Sí, es que estoy
otra
esperando
vez,
que se estabilice para
entiendo.
poderme venir.
Sí.
Como dentro de 2 años más o menos me vengo.
Sí, buena idea, poder.
Por los momentos, pues hay que hacer dinero. Y aquí se hace dinero, pero
Sí.
yo en realidad vivo en España, pero bueno, mi trabajo no es el sueldo de España, que como ya debes de saber es una mierda.
Ah, ¿cómo es? ¿De acá?
No, de afuera, de otro. Claro, porque si no aquí,
ganan dólares.
sí, aquí no podría,
Ah,
¿sabes?
claro,
Pero
igual que yo sí.
Yo tengo varios trabajos.
Sí, tiene que hacer. Sí.
Pero sí o sí tengo que vivir allí.
Es que nosotros dije, mira, así si tú puedes ganar su dinero afuera, como los dólares italianos no es tan fuerte como Estados Unidos,
Sí, claro.
pero es fuerte suficiente por tener buena vida aquí. Si tú aquí tú tienes un poco ahorrado, tú puedes vivir lo mejor,
Feliz, claro, puedes vivir
lo mejor de
feliz.
todo el país.
Pero claro, también aquí ya las cosas están muy caras y
Cierto,
cuando vienes,
son-
tengas el dinero que tengas en algún momento aquí, se te va.
Sí, yo sé.
Entonces,
Yo sentí
o
ese
vienes y
nivel.
montas un negocio y vives del negocio,
Sí.
o tienes demasiado dinero para
Sí.
vivir tranquilo sin
Pero
pensar
también
en lo
que yo veo como gente pone negocio aquí, a veces yo veo, pero aquí todo bien, no
Sí,
hay nada.
pero escúchame una cosa, los negocios aquí en Playa del Agua como tal, no. Aquí sirven son las casas de vacaciones.
Sí.
Por ejemplo, te voy a poner un ejemplo. Uno de los niños está cumpliendo años, es mi sobrina,
Ujú.
la de negro es mi hermana,
Ujú.
y le alquilamos una casa sábado y domingo, una casa acá, ¿sabes? Y pasamos con sus amiguitos y mi familia, todos el fin de semana en la casa. Entonces, para eso es que están las casas de aquí, de la
Claro.
playa, para alquilarlas por fin de semana, viernes, sábado y domingo, y se alquilan en 200, 250, 300 el fin de semana, o una semana, o una boda. Eso está
Ese
bien,
es bueno,
eso
buen
está
negocio,
bien, es
sí.
un buen negocio.
Ujú.
Si montas un local aquí solamente funciona el sábado y el domingo.
Sí.
Entonces no está bien.
Es hora de temporada
Ahora
baja
mismo
también.
tienes que
yo veo
montar
más.
un local allá.
Sí, más allá.
Allá, en
Sí.
Pampatar, en Playa El Ángel.
Sí, a ver.
Es lo que-
Pero
es lo
cosas
que-
han
es lo que te va a
cambiado
dar.
tanto. Este playa es uno de los más bellos que yo he visto en mi vida. Ellos
Sí.
han viajado hasta Hawái, hasta Fiji, hasta Isla Pacífica, hasta Tailandia, hasta todo. Esta playa aquí, Playa Agua, una de mis más favoritas del mundo.
Yo también.
Triste que yo ver.
Yo también he viajado a todo el mundo y todos los años voy 3 veces a Ibiza, que es lo mejor que hay en España.
Ajá.
Y sin embargo no se compara con,
Sí,
con Playa
aquí
del Agua.
cuando hay viva, cuando todo bien, lindo.
Sí.
Bueno, un placer por charlar.
Igual.
¿Cómo se llama?
Catherine.
Catherine, yo soy
Catherine.
Philip.
Philip,
sí,
Philip, un
Philip.
placer.
Ok. ¿Habla inglés? ¿Poco inglés?
No, yo no hablo
No,
inglés.
bueno,
Un carajo.
está bien, está bien. Bueno,
Bueno.
un placer conocerte. Gracias por charlar, Catherine. Ten buen día. Y disfruta la rumba. Gracias. Chao.
Ya me voy mañana.
Ok, chao, está bien, chao. There we are. So Catherine had a nice chat to me about the situation, her thoughts and stuff here in Margarita is kind of true, you know. Well, there you go. So she was obviously, yeah, a nice Venezuelan lady who's done all right for herself, or you know. But there we go. Now let's head back to the hotel after we look at more of this. Look at that. That's what today's video is a little bit about. A little bit about the beach, a little bit about the culture, about the people, and about the sad state of the resort graveyard of Margarita. So just show here. So look, this restaurant was kind of full the other night as well. So it obviously does alright for themselves. So the lady was talking about, you know, different businesses and stuff that work here and that will work in Margarita and here in Playa de Agua while it's in the state it's in. And that's a sign that, you know, things might be picking up. There might be some potential, you know. There's a lot of outside investment here in the island as well now, because houses are really cheap, apartments are really cheap. And I've had a lot of messages and stuff, you know, through my Instagram and Facebook, etc., about foreigners wanting to buy and looking to buy here on Margarita Island. And so yeah, I'll just show you these kids walking past. They want to wave. I can see they want to wave to the camera. So yeah, look, you know, things could get better. Look behind there. Now that could be abandoned projects, if you can see over there, or it could be projects in development. But what I do know is that there's still far too many resorts have just been left for dead, which is quite sad. It's such a beautiful place. I'm back where I was before, back where the more operational resorts are. You see this one, obviously it's brand new, you know, and it's functioning well. Right here, this is my resort, this is where I'm staying. And as I said, half of it's functioning and half of it's not. Now I'm going to get in closer and give you guys a bit of a look around at what I don't know is a resort that's going to come back to life or it's slowly dying. But it's just crazy how it's, you know, got one foot in the grave as well. Let's get in now and I'll show you guys a look around. You'll see what I mean. And look at that, 6 o'clock. It looks like I've missed a cut-off point. There's normally a guy, I don't know if it's closed or if it's open or if there's someone here or... aquí la vi. There's someone there now, so I'm not sure. ¿Está abierto, amigo, o cómo es?
Sí, está bien.
¿Está abierto? Ah, no sé, me preocupa que se va a caer. Gracias, amigo.
Nada.
Vale. So here we are. Alright, now first up I'll just show you what I mean. That there, that's not our part of my resort complex, different resort, but also another one completely abandoned. This here, this is part of my resort. I actually entered in here before and it was freaky. This is completely abandoned. Now the door was open earlier, I was able to sneak in. Unfortunately, stupid me, when I walked out I pulled the door closed, couldn't get back in. But it's crazy. There was abandoned pool inside, abandoned restaurants, abandoned, the furniture's still in there. I can't get in now, but yeah, just crazy. I don't know if we can go get up close and show you guys inside. But you see there, look, I don't know if you can see there through the reflection or not. But yeah, a whole beautiful resort in there, just left for dead. I mean, paintings, artwork and stuff still on the walls. Quality furniture still around. And then we come up into here. This is all the populated area, cabins, etc. Okay, but that's the first little part. Now I'm going to take you to the other side and show you more and show you just how much of this resort, I would probably even say that only 40%, 30% of it perhaps is occupied and functioning. Okay, all of these ones completely abandoned. Check it out. And there's more than this as well. Look at this, guys. All the colours being kicked in. I should have bring my light. Look at the state of it, guys. This one's got water damage all through it. Look at this. It's freaky as fuck, man. Right in there, it just reeks. It's got dirty, manky water all through it. I don't want to get busted by the security of the resort creeping around the old derelict buildings. But that's the crazy thing, they're not even boarded up or anything. They just left like that. Look at this one. Smashed glass. It's like derelict housing. That one. Look here. Why is these like squatters and shit? This one's just got, it's got a cover. I thought they were closed doors. It's just got old cupboards blocking it. So all of these, the whole row along here, pretty much abandoned. Mixed in with the functioning side. Now let's go up further. That building up there that you can see ahead of us. Bare, completely bare, abandoned. Let's go up and have a look. Look, more ones here just emptied out. This one's got a light on, so I don't know, maybe it's functioning. Who knows? Looks like it might be. But then no, because I can see it's got, no. Look at this one. Lights are on, nobody's home. Once again. Look at that. Just fucking shit water everywhere. Wow. Look at this shit, man. What a roof fucking falling in. And then there's actually a lot of mosquitoes here in the resort. I wonder why. Look at all this shit water everywhere. And holy shit, look at this. It's just overrun. And I can hear some sort of party going on over there. Next door. Oh wow, look, big place too, big unit. Yes. Wow. Bathrooms, highlight. Anyway, let's get to the tall building and have a look up there, like I told you guys we would. Before I get busted sleeping around their old abandoned units. I've got to make it look like I'm filming myself a bit more now. I'm worried that someone's going to notice me. They might kick me out of the resort, you know, for filming all the rundown places. But look at this. That's a huge one there. All empty. I won't go up inside now because I'm getting close to up to where near the concierge and stuff is up here. So I won't journey over into that one, but I mean, do I have to? Like you can see, you know, it's going to take you up here. The rest of it, show you how big it is, and how much is not functioning. Is yeah, just a cemetery, like I said. Resort cemetery. Look at this. All these rooms. All this potential not functioning. When you come over this side, bang, all like new. That's why this resort was a good one to show, because it's kind of half up. That one, look, that one's even got a light on upstairs. I don't know why. So when I say abandoned, it's like just full abandoned, like just left as they were. Look at that. So this is all one massive complex. See over here, these ones, lights are on. I don't think they're all full. I think half of these are abandoned as well. But look at that, even a big stage and stuff over there, you can see, for performances, etc. Come further up. Just look at the enormity of it. They look pretty abandoned to me, because all the windows are dirty and filthy. You got those curtains draping down, so you can't tell if they're just vacant at the moment. Till you get up close, and that's sort of how they keep it. Except for those ones, like it's obvious, like that's just they're gone. Bro, look at that. No wonder there's mozzies in my room, man. Here, look at this. Don't get me wrong, it's a good hotel. Like we've enjoyed our stay here. It hasn't been too bad. But I've got to say there are a few mozzies around, and this could be a major reason why. Look at that, just abandoned, man. You guys count how many times I say abandon and drop a comment. Let me know, guys. Keep a count for me. I'll send you a free toucan shirt, whoever gets it right first. Look at that, guys. Creepy as all fuck. Now I'm not going to come in because this door shuts behind me. It's quite dark as well, you can't really see anything. I'll try and fix it up in the editing. I didn't bring my light with me, sorry guys. I didn't know I'd be out this late. Oh, look at that. Wow. So how amazing is that, from beautiful beach to just a ghost town? Yeah. Resort Cemetery. That was Millie's queen phrase. She's the one that keyed that term. That's the one I'm running with. Anyway. And it just goes on and on and on. Look at this, man. Crazy, right? I could go up and up and up. Look, it's been a fairly long video so far. I'll edit it down as much as I can. I think you get the gist, guys. That's it. That's pretty much where we're at. That's the state of Margarita at the moment. Well, I say Margarita, but you know, as the other lady mentioned, and as I've mentioned a few times, it's not all Margarita. It's the state of Playa Agua, which was the most populated, most popular beach. These have just been left empty as well. There's nothing happening in them. Although I do know through here that there's a functioning pool and a pool bar with some life. So let's go through, see if we can trace from where it goes from death back to life again. Maybe through here, because you can see this. Ain't nobody coming through here, man. Ain't nobody staying here. Look. Look at that. Nothing. Completely abandoned. Let's have a look down here. Look at this. Roof's up and propped up with, I think it's all falling in. Probably shouldn't be in here, it's probably dangerous. Well, obviously it's dangerous. And I definitely shouldn't be in here, I know that. But look at that, bang, you come through here. And we're on again. But now look at this part, you know, as I said, just beautiful, look. But yeah, this bar was open only today. People were swimming here and having drinks at this pool bar. You can see here, cushions on the mats. There's a guy staying up here, so these ones are obviously functioning. So all of this, I don't know how much of these ones are full, but obviously some of them are. General up there, at least these ones are. Air conditioners whirling. Even you see here, like, I don't know, it's only low season, so maybe in high season I'll use the whole restaurant over there. There's another side of the restaurant they've only been using a little part of it, of the buffet restaurant. Alright, I think it's time to get back to the room. Alrighty guys, so that's it. That wraps up my beach tour of Playa de Agua. I'm here in my very nice and functioning bungalow here in the same Hesperia hotel that I just took you for a tour of the abandoned side on. I also took you on a bit of a tour of all the other abandoned resorts here in Playa de Agua. It's a bit of a sad state to see, but anyway, look, I hope you enjoyed having a look around the beach. It's still an amazing beach with amazing people, as you would have seen. It's always fun to get out and do a nice beach tour video for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed today's one. If you did, guys, you know what to do. Make sure you hit the like button for me. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead and subscribe for me now and follow me on all my adventures. Look guys, thanks again for watching. Until the next time, peace out.